Hello, this is Rio Zolaric. Welcome to the channel. On this channel, we are on a mission to redefine this country, Liberia. And one way we do this is by showing you some of the progressive steps Liberians and other nationals are taking. So if you are interested in such a content, please subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for following my works. In the video, you are seeing construction workers of my team using a concrete mixer to make cement, sand, crush rock, and water to form concrete. And that concrete was used to cast the second floor of this building. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the slab casting price breakdown, which may be important to a couple of people. So the first thing we started with, as you can see in the video, was reed. We had to get 300 pieces of reed, and that cost me 125 USD. We had to transport the reed also. The transportation of the reed cost 50 US dollars. We made 2 trips of the 300 pieces of reed. So just for reed and the transportation of reed, we spent a total of 175 US dollars. And as you can see, the reed was used to brace the form. So let's move into the woodwork quickly. We bought 350 pieces of wire, and one piece cost us $7.33. So the total we spent on wire was $2,565.50. We bought 75 pieces of 2x4, and one piece cost us $4.16. So the total we spent for 2x4 was $312.50. We bought 150 pieces of 2x2 at a cost of $2.54. So the total we spent on 2x2 was $382. We bought 10 cartons of wire nails, 3-inch and 4-inch, at $300. We bought also 20 packs of steel nail. It cost us $20. And all of these materials, we had to transport them. The transportation of the woodworks only cost us $200. And then the workmanship came up to $1,200. So we spent a total of $5,010 only for the woodworks. So once the woodworks was done, we came to the steelworks. For the steel, we bought 150 pieces of 14 millimeter or 5/8 steel at a unit price of $12.50, amounting to 1,875 USD. We also bought 100 pieces of 11 millimeters or half-inch steel at a unit price of $6.50. So the total cost for that was $650. We bought 3/8 steel, since this building is a 3-story building. So the 75 pieces of 3/8 steel, we bought it at $4.80. So it cost us 360 USD. We bought rolls of tar wire, $120. And then the actual team that did the steelworks, I had to give them $1,000. So the steelwork alone, the steel plus the workmanship, cost me $4,005. After that was done, we had to do both electrical and plumbing works together. The electrical works or the electrical materials cost us $280. That is buying of the pipes, the tubes, the utility cords, and so forth. It costs $280. The workmanship cost us $150. So for electrical, we spent a total of $430. Then we move to the plumbing. The plumbing materials cost us $326. The plumbing materials are PVC pipes, the elbows, the reducers, the glue, the coupling, and so forth. And then the workmanship also we spent $150. So plumbing alone we spent a total of 476 USD. Please watch this video to the end, and I hope you are taking into account or taking notes of the order we are going in, because this is done step by step. The first and foremost thing, we got the reed. Second thing, we started getting wire 2x2, 2x4, or for short the woodworks, right? Before we started with steelworks and so forth. This is how the work will be done. And I don't want to lie to anybody who's witnessing this video or so. This work is actually expensive. This is where I have seen people cry or clients cry at this point of the job. This is expensive. So you need to honestly be prepared financially to undertake this project or this stage of the project. This is one reason why I am explaining or sharing this my experience with people, because if you don't do that, I tell you, you will put the wood and you will be financially stranded. You may not likely complete that job, and the wood you have put there will spoil. Once the rain beat it and then the sun comes and shine on it, you will have to start from square zero, because the wire will spoil, it will shrink. So after the wood works, the steel works, the electrical, the plumbing works are being done, we usually take some time out to clean the entire form, to remove pieces of steel maybe from in the form. We also take that time to remove pieces of wood and a whole lot of things, all unwanted materials. So while that process or the cleaning up was ongoing, we bought 325 bags of cement at a unit price of $8, and that cost us 2,600 USD. We also bought 10 blades of raw sand. It cost us $200, $20 per blade. We had to transport the cement at a cost of $160, and also we had to transport the 10 blades of raw sand at $60. So this cost us a total of $3,020. In addition to that, we had to get racks for casting. So we bought 10 blades of crush racks, and that cost us 850 USD, and then we transported it at a price or at a cost of $140. The driver charged us $70 per trip, and that amounted to 990 USD. So after all of those things were purchased for this casting, one thing was still pending, and that one thing that was pending was the hiring of a concrete mixer. People, let me tell you, this mixing must be homogeneous. This is reinforced structure or concrete casting. This is not something to joke with. This is expensive. So you need a homogeneous mix for the concrete, right? Don't do any cheap thing or so. Don't overlook a concrete mixer. It is very, very, very important whenever you are doing a work like this, right? So we got a concrete mixer at a price of $250, and usually they come with the team, and also They brought a big wheelbarrow, a very big wheelbarrow. Yes, they brought it. They came with a team, and the team was so helpful in the process. There were some other additional costs that was incurred either on that day or before that day, which I would love to make mention of at least, so that if you are using this video as a roadmap, it will take you through. Before the casting was done, we had to buy 2 wheelbarrows and recondition the ones that were there before. So we also had to beef up or add up the number of shovels. We bought 2 shovels. And then everybody who worked on the site that day, we had to feed them or provide food for them. So please take those into consideration as well.